While this attack did not hit Michigan, industry experts warn Michigan in some ways is especially vulnerable to such an attack. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is live with a look at what some are saying needs to be done and why. Kim?
Yes, and when it comes to why, it's all about keeping our fuel supply strong. As you can see, there's plenty of gas at this gas station. People are filling up. Gas is $2.99. The price about even, AAA says, in recent days. But there are vulnerabilities in Michigan that leave us at risk should our pipelines ever suffer such an attack. Take a look at this. It's a map of Michigan's petroleum pipelines. Only 2 of them carry refined gas into Michigan to terminals like this one in Taylor.
So whenever there is an outage, whenever a pipeline goes down or a refinery goes down that supplies our Great Lakes, it makes it very hard for us to supply gasoline and diesel to our customers because we're surrounded by water.
Mark Griffin is president of the Michigan Petroleum Association. He says our geography leaves us at risk of extreme fuel shortages should a pipeline servicing Michigan have to shut down. It raises the question, what about our energy grid pipelines?
Candidly, we see attacks on a regular basis.
Jim Beachy is the executive director of security at Consumers Energy. He says hackers used ransomware to attack Colonial's business systems, and Colonial's 5,500-mile-long pipeline was shut down to prevent those hackers from accessing it through those systems. He says Consumers Energy works to keep its business systems computers separate from computers running the grid or pipelines to prevent ever needing to do that.
We feel very confident and comfortable that we've separated those systems to the level required that if something were to happen in our business networks, that we would continue to provide service to our customers.
This should be a wake-up call for the federal government.
Michigan Public Service Commission Chair Dan Scripps says there was a reason we saw this happen to a petroleum pipeline and not the energy grid or a natural gas pipeline. He says they are governed by different security standards, and that needs to change.
National standards for the electric system that have been in place for over a decade. At the state level, we're requiring national standards developed by API for natural gas utilities. But we don't have those standards at the federal level, which has sole jurisdiction over oil and gasoline lines. And that's a real problem.
I did reach out to Buckeye Partners, which operates pipelines in Michigan, to ask about its reaction to the call for regulations and also what happened to the Colonial Pipeline. And it didn't comment on the regulations, the possibility of regulations, but it did say that it's looking at what happened to the Colonial Pipeline and taking action to make sure that it is secure and is preventing that from happening to its infrastructure. Reporting live, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
All right, Kim, thank you. Fighting for